Hi everybody! I wanted to do a quick video, as I promised a few weeks ago, about thrift shopping and resale shopping, because I do at least 75 to 80% of my wardrobe is either pre-owned from resale, Salvation Army, resale shops, Goodwill, those kinds of places. So I wanted to share some of my tips with you on how to buy really great items at a reasonable price and some things to sort of look out for. One of the things that when I'm looking at an item, a lot of times I'll look at a picture online and find an outfit that I really like, that I think is cute, and I either pin it on my Pinterest or I take a screenshot of it on my phone, and then I try to recreate that same outfit using resale items, or and if I can't find resale, then I'll go to clearance rack items. I have very rarely paid full price for anything. I can't even remember when I have. I'm sure that I have done that, but I don't recall. So one of the main things about how I decide about a piece is when I try it on is do I really love it? I don't want to buy it just because it's a good deal. I don't want to buy it just because it's a name brand, but I really have to love it, and it really has to have something that I already have to go with it, so I'm not buying to buy more. I want to buy less. So one of the things I always look for is our name brands, which I'll show you this. This is an Elaine Fisher blazer. It's made out of 100% linen, and it's got a metallic thread going through it, so it has a little bit of a sheen, and it's gray. Gray can go with a lot of different things. I don't have to, I gotta see, I have a snag that I didn't even notice. I have a little snag puller I can fix that with. Now, linen is great to look for at the stores because people buy it, but then they realize they have to iron it and they don't want to commit to ironing an item. But for an Elaine Fisher blazer for $3, I'm gonna buy that, and I'm going to commit to ironing it. And you know, you don't have to iron it every time you wear it. I think linen looks good when it's kind of wrinkled up a little anyway. So linen is always a great thing to pick up. I've picked up several white linen blouses from the resale store that I really love. And here's another name brand item, Coldwater Creek, and this is another linen item that's cream that I know will go with a lot of stuff, and it's got the shorter sleeves, and I live in a climate that does not get hot. So these lighter weight jackets are really nice for me, and I can dress this up or down. So that's my Coldwater Creek. Now that was only $3.98 or something like that too. My big fun buy was this really cute Lily Pulitzer skirt that I got from a resale shop for $11. And Lily Pulitzer is this skirt probably cost probably close to $100 new, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and I love it. I've worn it a few times and it's so comfortable. I really love it. It's a nice little short mini skirt that will always, I try to find pieces that are classic, they're always in style, that I know I can wear with other things. And I don't, I try to buy name brands, but if I see something really cute like this cute little cover all that I can put over a tank top, if I need to cover over a tank top to go somewhere that really wouldn't be appropriate to wear just a tank top. Now this is just American Rag, which American Rag is a knockoff of Free People. So they have some cute things, and they sell it at Macy's. So I got this for $1, and it's really cute, and it's light, and I can dress it up and down, and I have a lot of things I can wear with it. I just pulled a few things out to show you. Now this is Joe Boxer line. I don't own any t-shirts, and I really wanted to own a t-shirt, and I like the off-the-shoulder sort of look. This was a t-shirt that still had the original price tag on it, so it was $18 or so. It was under $20 new, but I got it for $1 because it had a little right here. It had a little bleach mark on it. So I'm sure the person didn't wear it because of that. So I just found an old button that I save all my buttons from all my clothes, and I just sewed a little button over where that bleach mark was, and now I have a really cute black t-shirt that I can wear with a lot of things. And I have also with me, I wanted to show you what I do here. I'm sorry. when I get my clothes, you know how they all come with the little buttons? So when I get my clothes, I write down on the tag what the item was. So this is my white long top, which is actually the top that I have right now. White long top with the shell. This is the shell, and I have the button put with it all together in a little bag, so that I know when I go to my little bag here, and I have a bigger envelope, but this is just to show you. This is from an L top that I bought. That's the thread that came with it, so I kept it with it and I wrote it down. You know what the item is. It's a little shirt. So that's how I keep track of my buttons and my threads that come with the outfits. This is a very cute skirt. Now, a jean skirt is always in style. I like this because it's a straight skirt. It's not gathered and it doesn't flare out, because I certainly don't need to have anything flaring out from my hips. This is a Gap skirt, and I paid $1.98 for it. It probably was $50 or $60 at the Gap at one time, but unless it's just a really funky looking skirt, jean skirts don't go out of style. And then I found this really cute, and this had the original tag on it. I forgot to put this in my envelope, and I need to write down jacket, but this is a beautiful silk blazer that I bought for $11, and I believe the original tag was $250, and I did have to spend, I think it was $20 to have it tailored, because the sleeves were too long, so I took it to my seamstress, and you have to weigh that out. You know, is it worth going and taking it in and having it tailored or not? So what I do is when I go shopping for resale, I look at location, because I know that the higher end neighborhoods that have resale shops and that have Salvation Army or Goodwill or the like will have a little bit nicer things, and they'll have the designer labels that I'm looking for. And not because I'm all into designer labels, but they're generally a little bit better made. And I try to find pieces that are made in Korea, because the Koreans have just beautiful tailoring. The construction of the pieces are put together so nicely. The seams are nice and rolled, and lots of times they have a lining. So I really like items from Vietnam. I also searched the internet a little bit to find out where thrift stores are near me, and this is especially fun because I love to go thrift sale shopping when I'm on vacation. So I'll go on the internet and put in, you know, resale shop near me, and I like to go, especially if you're in a place like Florida where there's really only one season. If it gets really cold here, a lot of the people go and buy, you know, sweaters and jackets. They wear them. We don't have basements here. We can't store a lot of stuff. So a lot of that stuff ends up in thrift shops and resale shops. So it's a great place to buy jackets, coats, sweaters, things that are off season for that climate, for the area that you're living. Is fun to do. So let's see. I try to find clothes that have a lot of life left in them. I don't want to see pilling. I don't want to see holes. I don't want to have to go home and repair a big mess, because I know I'll get it home and I'll throw it in a pile and I'll not do it, and then I'll just throw it out, and then you're just wasting money. The whole point is to save money. I check the seams on pieces. I'll go through and make sure the buttons are on. I'll make sure that the zippers work properly. I'll go underneath and make sure that Busy Hands didn't do a crazy job hemming something, which this is professional done. This must have been the original hem on this skirt. I check the inside to make sure the lining is intact. I also check the labels to make sure there's not a lot of wear here, because if this is nice and bright and crisp, I know that this piece wasn't worn a lot, and if I'm going to spend money on clothes at all, I want to get some life out of them. So I look for a lot of life in the piece. I check for snags, and sometimes I even hold it up to the window, to the light, to see if there's anything strange happening that I can't see. You always, always, always have to take the time to try things on. Sizes on clothes as you know, are not accurate, and with each brand of clothes, the sizes are different. For example, Eileen Fisher, I can take as extra small or a small in an Eileen Fisher, and it's kind of a little bit baggy on me. Where Lily Pulsar, this is a size 8. This is the biggest size skirt I own. I never wear an 8, but for her line and for the skirt, it's a size 8. I'm in a size 2. So I check. I always try them on, and you wanna pull them inside out and right side right when you try it on, and don't. And you know, part of the fun of this is, you know, it's the treasure hunt that's fun. So if you have the time, you know, you can dig through, get a nice big pile. I go in and do all my trying on at once. I pile it all in the cart. I push the cart right into the dressing room, and I just start my no pile, my yes pile, my maybe pile. And then I just sort of sort through from there and calculate in my head what works and what doesn't work and why. Let's see, I want to make sure I mention everything that I had written down here. Oh, I use my smartphone. If I see a really cute something in the store and I'm not really sure about the brand or something, I can take my cell phone and I can look it up online, and I can see, oh, it really was a $500 purse that I'm going to now spend $19.99 on, and look up the name and look up the prices of things. So if I don't know, sometimes I run across things that I'm not even looking for, like I'll find a bike that I know that is worth a lot of money, and they want, you know, a couple dollars for it. I'll buy the bike and then sell it on my eBay store or my Etsy store and make extra money that way. And I do that with a lot of things. If I see something that I think is a good deal that I can at least double my money on, I buy it and then turn around and flip it. Fun things to buy at the store. You always find crazy Christmas sweaters, Halloween t-shirts that people buy. They only wear it for a few weeks, and then they don't want to have it hanging around, so they get rid of it. So, you know, I'll go and maybe I'll buy I don't even like Christmas sweaters, but I see so many people wearing sweaters now. I'm thinking about buying some kooky Christmas sweater, so I don't know if I will. I saw a bunch at the store the other day. I look for designer labels: made in Korea, made in Jordan, made in Egypt, USA, Canada, Italy, Germany. All those places do very, very nice sewing and construction work. Tailor work is very, very nice. I check the labels. If it says dry clean only, I check to see what the fabric is. And a lot of times it's polyester, and there's no reason in the world why anyone would ever have to pay for dry cleaning for a polyester piece of clothing. I just wash it in my washing machine and hang it to dry, and it's fine. Or I get it warm in the dryer and then hang it to completely dry. So you want to look for seams, spots, holes, snags, buttons, zippers, poor quality tailoring, and then fabric content. I found a beautiful sweater the other day. It was a 100% merino wool. There's no way I'm going to be able to wear 100% merino wool here, maybe 1 or 2 days out of the entire year, if that. So I'm not going to invest money in a merino wool. I'll put a cotton sweater on and maybe a little jacket over it. So anyway, that's my little helpful hints for resale shopping. And maybe next time I go resale shopping, maybe I'll videotape a bit of it and show you how I go through the items and what I look for, and because I can go through them pretty fast now just by looking at the edges of the hanger. So good luck with resale shopping. Save money. Don't buy things unless you need them. And when you bring them home, get rid of a few things, because you don't want to start a big collection of clothes because it's just a hot mess. You can't find what you want to wear. And have fun. Bye.